Welcome back to another episode of the Fandom Experience Podcast. I got a special guest in Mikey ISO.
Yes, sir.
How
What's
you doing,
good?
bro?
I'm good, man.
Can I get-
we
can I get
shaking
a
hands,
handshake, bro?
All right, COVID, man. What the handshake touch?
Hey, bro. But I always start off my podcast, bro, asking people how they doing mentally, physically, and emotionally on a scale of 1 to 10. You know what I'm saying? As far as, business, everything, just life in general.
Man, that's actually 3 questions in one.
Yeah,
but,
it is,
Yeah, you just want me to give you a number?
Yeah.
All right, man. You
No,
know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
go in detail, bro.
Oh, you want me to go in details? All right,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. I mean, you said mentally, physically,
Emotionally.
and emotionally. All right, mentally, I've been kind of copacetic. You feel me? I've been battling a lot with just like life in general. Going through stuff, and I'm getting better at it. So I'll say I'm at a 6/7 mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, boys been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You see me pumping iron. You see me.
You looking a little,
Yeah,
little
you know what I'm
bigger
saying? You
than
know what I'm
normal.
saying? Yeah, I don't want to flex too hard, you know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about an 8 in that, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, boys been good, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been working, man.
So, as far as your music journey, bro, where did that start and how did it come about?
Man, how did it start? Ooh, it was a long time ago.
Like, how long?
Man, I've been making music for a long time, probably over 15 years now.
Over 15 years?
Over 15
Like,
years,
starting
man.
back to, like, high school?
Man, starting probably middle school.
Nah.
Probably middle school, like
Like-
8th grade, probably.
But that's, like, you probably was, like, writing raps.
Yeah.
talking about,
You
like,
talking
really,
about actually
Like,
in the studio?
like, I'm
okay,
finna
okay,
really,
okay,
like,
okay.
lock in and I'm
Yeah,
finna be
yeah,
a
that
rapper.
was high school. That was high school. Yeah.
What made you want to start?
I don't know. That's a great question. More so, I was always like writing poetry at that time.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, yo, try to make songs out of these. So when I went to the studio the first time, I was trying to put my poems into, make songs out of them.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, I sounded like a poet. Trying to, like, roses are red.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just wasn't it. It wasn't it. But for the most part, I started kicking in, getting stuff ready, and started working on the craft more and getting a lot better. So
Yeah.
I was that dude in high school where it was just like boys was rapping, and they were like, "Yo, hey, ISO got something. ISO got something."
Facts.
I don't even think my name was ISO even at that time. Like,
It was still Mikey.
nah, I'm not even gonna say the name. Yeah, people in high school knew that, but yeah, you really want to know the name, huh?
Yeah.
Man, hey, relax,
Bro,
bro.
is it ISO Kipi?
Hey, bro, first off, you said my last name totally wrong, bro. Hey, bro,
That's your last name?
that's not it.
I didn't pronounce
It's
it right.
Isopay.
It's ISOPay.
Yeah.
All right. So what were some of your favorite artists, growing up back then and then now that's like influenced you in your music?
Back then, I'm a big Outkast fan, you feel me? 3 Stacks, Big Boy, you know what I'm saying? I grew up jamming them. Stankonia was my album.
Yeah.
And that was the first album that introduced me to Outkast, really. And then I went back, you know what I'm saying, to Aquemini, ATLians, you know what I'm saying, about Jay-Z, of course.
Yeah.
Kanye West on the production.
Yeah. You don't fuck with him like as far as in like musically?
You talking about who the people I rock with,
Right?
right?
You said production. Like
Well, yeah, his music, but
Oh,
his
okay.
production was on a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite producers.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he changed the song like he changed the way music was sonically, bro.
yeah, he
In a
did.
lot of- in a lot of
Absolutely.
ways.
Yeah, bro. It's Kanye West, man.
Yeah.
One of the dopest.
What about new era rappers?
New era rappers. Like new era as in like 2010 moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kendrick, of course. Cole, Big Crit, Drake.
Is it Drake really? We used to have arguments, bro.
Mhm.
Cause I used to tell you Drake was better than Cole. And you used to argue me and be like, nah, bro, like J. Cole. And I kept telling you
I don't
Drake
remember
is
these.
him.
I don't remember these conversations. I really don't. But
Let's be real though.
I don't. I'm gonna say this. Between Cole and Drake, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Drake, like people don't respect. A lot of people. I'm gonna say that some people don't respect Drake's pen when I'm
Yeah.
talking about when it comes to rapping
Facts.
because he does so much.
Yes.
I look at Drake like he's LeBron. You feel me?
Yes.
You know, LeBron does so much in the game.
Yeah.
If you think of pure score, that's not LeBron.
Nah.
You feel me? And Drake is that dude where he has to appease to so many people, so many audience. So if you want to strictly rap Drake
Yeah.
album,
Yeah.
you may not get that because it's like his other fans want to hear him singing and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's like he has to mix so much in
Yeah.
where he cannot, catch the core hip hop heads that want to hear him rapping and stuff. But Drake, don't be sleeping on that boy rapping, man.
I told
that
you.
boy,
I be telling niggas, bro.
I mean, that boy can rap. And between him and Cole, I ain't gonna say who's better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But them boys is nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Both of them is nice. Yeah.
I just feel like Drake is just so much like versatile, bro. Like,
Yeah, he is.
That's why like
I agree.
he just does so much, like you said. Like he's really like LeBron in like and like to me like the rap industry. Like he sings, he raps, he writes for other people.
Yeah.
He just does so much.
Mm-hmm.
But you skipped over the part I wanted to ask you too, because you know what I'm saying, you're Nigerian.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, he's from A-Leaf, Texas as well.
Southwest.
Southwest A-Leaf, Texas.
You know what I'm talking about?
You're African.
Uh-huh.
So how was, you know what I'm saying, telling your parents, hey, I want to pursue like rapping?
Which kind of rap? Huh? You think y'all Jay-Z?
Hey, this guy is crazy. Nah, how was telling your parents that though? Because you know how Nigerians are, or just foreign parents in general. Like they just want you to just be so school oriented. So
Man, when I came out of birth, my dad said, lawyer, doctor. Bro, he ain't seen nothing else, man. So, telling him that I wanted to, it was hard for him to fathom because it's like, it's still hard for him to fathom to this day. I think more so he just accepts it to be what it is. But, they look at you like you're a failure.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't know why though. Like
because it's not the norm. Their mindset is stuck on, you guys understand where they grew up, they wanted to make it out of Nigeria and stuff, just the way the lifestyle was, and just come to America and to be successful.
Yeah.
So, they come out here and it's like their mindset is go get it, be successful by any means necessary.
Facts.
And on top of that, they don't really jam hip hop like that.
They don't.
So they look at hip hop, gunshots, violence, drugs.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yo, that's what I want to do. I want to make hip hop music.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve? What kind of song? Y'all growing these dreads. See your life. My cat. Yeah, so it just takes them a while to understand, like, you gotta live for yourself. And so after a while, they eventually start to accept it and, they just root for it.
What would you tell somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying, like coming up and have parents that like are like your parents and they want to pursue something other than, you know what I'm saying, the norm of like school?
Mm-hmm.
Like what would you tell them? How would you handle it? How would you tell them to handle it?
Look, man, follow your dreams, bro. Like, I feel like we put expectations, we live for the expectations of other people.
Yeah.
And you're not fully living your life if you're living for the expectations for other people. Like, deep down, you may want to do something that you feel this is my essence in life. This is, this is my purpose. But you may disappoint other people on that journey.
Exactly.
Live your life. You feel me? You cannot live for other people because the only person you cheating is yourself.
It's crazy you say that because, bro, the last person like I had talked to, like, he had said like he decided to basically just say fuck his parents and just chase his dream because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna die eventually, like obviously. And he's like, I wouldn't want to be living life knowing I live my life for somebody else.
Exactly.
They died. So it's just like it really like not even like telling me, but it really was like, damn, like whatever you trying to do in life, to me, you just gotta chase that shit. At the end of the day, like you only gonna be living for yourself whenever your people go.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Particular.
Facts, man. That's
thing.
Right on the money.
So your last album, ISO, it's called Last Name ISO.
Facts.
What was the message you was trying to send to your fans?
All right. Last name ISO, you know what I'm talking about?
And before you start, my favorite songs off there,
Mm-hmm.
Blessings,
Blessings. of
Pride.
course. Mm-hmm.
I still keep skit. That thing was funny.
Which one? Oh, the ISO skit?
I'm not pronouncing the last name right. It's
I
so
t-
keepy.
Hey, bro, hey, bro, hey.
And
You
then
keep.
hey, chill. I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. And then in search of.
In Search of was one of your favorites?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So-
dope. That's dope.
What were you trying to like? What was the message you were trying to send to your fans?
All right, so last name ISO. My full last name is Isape, aka Isope. I had your brother doing that skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to him.
Shout out to him.
But the message behind last name ISO was when I was a kid, I cut my last name into ISO to make it easier for a lot of people to pronounce and such.
Facts.
And so ISO became the thing where I passed it down to my brothers unknowingly, and they all ISO'd out. And they even it got so big it went to even my family in Nigeria, like they go Paul ISO, like they all ISO'd out now. So it's rare that they use their full last name, which is cool. But what it did to me mentally, it made me think I had to do everything by myself. So, like if you see the album cover, you see me, I'm balling. Like the cover art is basically to show ISO, and the goal is so far back that the gravel is kind of broken.
That's crazy.
And it's like I'm trying to do this by myself. But shoot, we seen James Harden here for 8 years trying to do this thing by himself. It doesn't work unless you have a team.
Yeah.
So, it was a lot of things where the album took a long time to make because I was just doing everything by myself. And it was like, yo, I need help. I need other people to like help me with production. I needed features and such. And I started reaching out to them, but it was like I was battling depression. It was like the mental battles I was going through at that time. And it was just like to notify people that you're not alone when you go through these battles.
Yeah.
That, you got to get it how you got to get it. You feel me?
That's great. I definitely gonna ask you about the cover art too, because it was like you had the one in the back and then your dreads hanging and then the goal far away. So it's crazy how like that's like a representation of like what the album means.
Yeah.
As far as I'm saying, you feeling lonely.
Facts.
So music tours, albums, next album dropping time. Can you give me a time?
Man,
Concert, shows.
this next album, man.
The streets need the ISO.
Yeah, they sure do, man. I'm gonna say this. I do have another single that's dropping out real soon. I'm not gonna even say the name, but I'm almost done with the music video for that one, which is probably gonna be my favorite music video that I've dropped. Hopefully I drop this song next month, sometime in July. For the album, the album is 75% done. Like I'm just trying to get a couple features in. If I can't, that's perfectly fine because I can do this. I'm good at rapping, man. I'm good at making music, so I can knock these out. But I just want to, give it a different taste. So I'm trying to knock out these features. I'm trying to get Maxo on a record. I got one with Lelon. I want to get him on one more. And so I'm just trying to knock these out, but it's about 75% done.
Yeah.
I recorded a record yesterday, and
it was fire.
Man, this is probably my favorite song. When you make music at times, it's like people treat them like babies. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fresh, it's refreshing to the ears and such. So it's like I like this record a lot.
Yeah.
And I was gonna really push this one to be the next single, but I'm gonna just go ahead and hold this one for a while. I ain't gonna tell you the name of this one. Just remember when you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, this is the record he probably was talking about.
Bro, I remember when you made GOD.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I told you, I was like, I love that house so much. I remember like I think I was like with you when you was recording it, or I was with you. I don't know whenever you had dropped it, and I kept saying, hey, play it again. That's probably like one of my favorite songs.
GOD?
Yeah,
man.
That you had remix. I'm gonna put the link to last name ISO in the bio. in the links for them. You know what I'm saying? Keep listening to that. But I'm doing a little fam Q&A time, bro.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just ask you questions. You give me answers.
All right.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Drake or Ye?
Ye.
Thug or Future?
That's a good one. Future.
Future. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Future
the only one I
Hendrix.
answered right for you.
Future, yes. The other ones I said, oh, I don't know what this guy's doing. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or The Blueprint?
That's actually a good one. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or The Blueprint. I got The Blueprint by Thin Hair.
By Thin Hair?
Yeah.
That hoe is tough. I knew it was going to be a tough one. When I was putting it, I
Yeah.
said, yeah, this guy got to think.
That's yeah.
Yeah, because that hoe is both. Those are
I
both.
really rock with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but at the same time, I don't think that's my. Even though between both of those artists, neither of them are my favorite albums. My favorite album by Jay is probably the Black Album.
For real?
Yeah,
That's crazy because people always say one of the Blueprints or
yeah.
Reasonable Doubt.
No. Blueprint is one of my favorites, but I think my all-time favorite album by Jay
That's crazy.
is the Black Album.
Yeah.
And for Ye, Late Registration.
I didn't really like.
Sleep.
No, chill. I fucked with Late Registration. I don't really like Kanye's like new shit, bro. Like the album that he dropped in 2013.
Which one was that one?
Yeezus.
Oh yeah.
I hate that album, bro.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't feel like he really. I mean, maybe it was a different sound for like, you know what I'm saying, the new generation and the new wave of how music was gonna be. But that's probably like one of my worst, like to me, like his worst.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And his whole catalog, that one is kind of funny. Cause
I see what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying. He went from
it was a different sound.
Late Registration.
Yeah.
What's the album with Graduation?
He went from College Dropout to Late Registration to Graduation.
To Graduation.
Wait, 808s and Heartbreaks is somewhere in there.
808s, Heartbreak is 2007.
Yeah.
And then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying. It's as an artist, I'll say this. As an artist, it's hard to try a different sound.
Yeah.
Because if you stay with the same sound, you eventually start to bore the artist.
Yeah.
I mean, bore the fans,
The
the
audience,
listeners. Yeah. So to try something new on every album is a big risk.
It is.
It's very risky, but at the same time, you know, I salute artists that do that because some artists will stay the same, and you be like, bro, your first album. Your second album, third album, all sound the same.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people like it, and other people I respect more because being an artist is risky, man. You got to go out there and the audience, the listeners love the first album.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's easy to stay in that bag, be like, let me give them part 2 of this first album. But to take that risk and be like, man, I'm going to give you a whole different sound.
It's a big risk.
It's a big risk.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I respect Ye, because it's like, bro, he goes in there and he goes and gives different sounds where it's like, even if you may not like the album, I appreciate him for taking that sacrifice, and I try to pick up something from like, what can I pick up from this album?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying because I mean, you definitely can't stay the same, bro. Especially like musically too. Like it's gonna get boring for you. Like damn, nigga, like I feel like I just made the same album 5 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my last question. It's a basketball question. Harden or Bron? I knew you were gonna say Harden.
Harden, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Harden.
You look. Let me tell you why.
I love Harden, bro, but
between Harden and Braun, the answer, of course, is Braun.
okay,
But
thank you.
But you know, I'm speaking from a biased point of what I've seen Harden do, because you gotta understand, being from Houston and watching what the Rockets were before they had Harden, and then seeing what Harden did throughout the whole time. What you talking about right now, Harden or Braun?
Just in like whole career.
Oh yeah, of course it's Braun. Yeah, if you're talking right now, though,
but it could be a biased question because Harden could be your favorite, like your choice. Because
he is my choice, but whole career wise, the answer is easily
Yeah,
Bron.
you can't even. Yeah.
Yeah, but Harden has done so much, and I hate that people didn't start appreciating him until he went to Brooklyn,
Yeah.
which is crazy because it's like, bro, I don't know if they're hating on Harden's game or they hate Houston sports in general. I don't know, but Harden did so much. This dude he averaged 40 points 1 month.
No, he's crazy.
And they bro, media brushed that under the rug like it was nothing.
But you can't lie. The way he forced his way out of Houston was low key a little.
It was.
He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that, but they weren't gonna let him go.
No, they weren't.
Come on, bro.
They weren't letting him go.
That's
bro.
his top 3 player in the league right now.
Ever.
Yeah. So.
But hey man, last name ISO. Great album. If you haven't listened to it, go get that joint. I'm gonna put it all in the links, all in the bio. Hopefully we get the album before the end of the year.
You will.
New single coming out hopefully next month or 2.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Please.
Bro, even if I don't drop the single, I'm gonna start dropping freestyles and stuff.
Okay,
I got those on lock.
All right, that's a bet. Hey man, y'all comment, y'all like, subscribe, go run up them